our promo on Lyrikill.com, Lyrikill on iTunes. I'm gonna shout out all my new singles. We steal our own promo down here. They can't come to my city without me shouting. 95 for show entertainment.
Right now, we're working a developing story. A Broward County Commissioner is under investigation. The 10th January, live from Fort Lauderdale with the details so far. Thanks after she voted for a grant that was actually written by her own husband.
96 World Star Hip Hop Doctor.
Whether this investigation, Lori, has to do with that investigation, it's still unclear. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and go straight to that full screen. And that subpoenas have been issued. Lori, I'm going to go ahead and send it right back to you.
Power 96 Super Bowl commercial. Lyrikill.com. Requested on Power 96. Power 96 Super Bowl commercial. Live. Channel 10. We're live. Super Bowl commercial. Power 96. Power 96. Lyrikill.com. Super Bowl commercial. You never seen me.
The hell I haven't. I've been covering this place for 6 years. The hell I haven't.
You've seen me?
Yes, I've seen you. You pop your head into everything.
Power 96. We pop our head into everything. No homo.
Fairness, we did try to speak with the judge again, this time at his Fort Lauderdale apartment. He said, frankly, he was just too tired to give an interview. Live in Fort Lauderdale, I'm Adam Williams, 7 News at 11.
We'll stay with 7 News for continuing coverage, much more on the decision.
A while after that, out comes the mother of Anna Nicole Smith, Howard K. Stern, and Larry Burkhead. They're actually arm and arm. They announced that Anna will be buried in the Bahamas. Everything seems to be okay. Well, now, just today, hours ago in fact, the mother, Virgie Arthur, files this motion to try to put all of that on hold. This as she plans an appeal. She's hoping to get sole custody once again of Anna Nicole Smith's body. Idlin took the paperwork home. It's unclear right now whether he'll sign off on it, so everything is as goes. In other words, his judgment yesterday is still active as we speak. Now, adding to the mix of all of this madness, we understand that a fake court document was sent to the medical examiner's office to Joshua Perper, Dr. Joshua Perper, and it was signed, apparently a fake signature from a California judge. It was all phony, and it instructed the medical examiner to tamper with the body. Now, a BSO criminal investigation is underway. Live in Fort Lauderdale, I'm Adam Williams, 7 News.
Thank you very much, Adam. Stay with 7 News and W.
From the news station, this is 7 News at 5.
Grilled in Sin City.
Because of either arrogance or ignorance.
Bonding out of jail, and tonight O.J. Simpson is once again...
OJ, what do you have to say?
Back in South Florida. Hello again, everyone. O.J. Simpson coming up with enough cash to get out of jail.
Tonight he's back home after his latest stint behind bars. 7's Diane Fernandez live outside his home in Kendall with the latest. Diane?
Craig, for several days, those close to O.J. feared this Las Vegas judge would force him to stay behind bars until his trial in April. Instead, she doubled his bail, and tonight, after putting his house here in Kendall up for collateral, and thanks to the generosity of several friends, he's back home in South Florida.
OJ, what do you have to say?
O.J. is due back in Las Vegas on April 7th. If convicted, he faces life behind bars. We're live here in Kendall. Diane Fernandez, 7 News.
O.J. Simpson back in South Florida after learning he'll have to stand trial. 7's Rosh Lowe spoke to Simpson's girlfriend and joins us now in Kendall with what she had to say. Rosh?
Well, Tom, this is the very first time we are hearing from O.J. Simpson's inner circle ever since the decision was handed down that he will be going to trial. We are hearing from his girlfriend, and she says the whole thing is just wrong.
I know the truth.
And speaking out.
So O.J. Simpson going to trial November the 28th. That's his next hearing. The trial itself should be about a year from now. In Kendall, Rosh Lowe, 7 News.
And stay with 7 News and WSVN.com for continuing coverage as O.J. Simpson faces trial for his alleged Sin City.
In possession. If it drifts a little farther south, we may not be as bad. I'll have a lot more on this in the local forecast coming up in weather.
Live Team 7 coverage continues with Richard Jordan on Fort Lauderdale Beach with more on the mess this weather's left behind. Richard?
Craig, things are pretty much back to normal after quite a wipeout on the beach. Officials had to bring in the heavy equipment, backhoes, sweepers, and construction vehicles, all to sweep the sand off the streets. Not a problem.
What's the situation in Fort Lauderdale? Nicole Ensalada is there for us. Nicole, are they going to close this beach?
Not so far. It certainly doesn't look like it. A pretty festive atmosphere, actually, so far here today. In fact, I'm the most heavily clothed person out here on the beach. There are tons of surfers, lots of kids that are very happy that they do not have school today. Let's go over here and talk to a lady named Darla, who is from Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, I am.
And tell me why you guys and your kids are out here.
We are so, well, let's say, we've been in the house far too long. We're getting a little bit bored, and they needed to come out, and we know it's safe. We really do know it's safe. We've got the lifeguard. The kids all know how to swim. They're staying close to shore. We're watching them with very intense eyes. So, so it's good to get them out.
Okay. Well, tell me. Well, thanks so much for talking to us. I appreciate it. I know you've been out here taking pictures.
Absolutely.
And so far, everything seems to be really good out here on Fort Lauderdale Beach. People are really enjoying the waves, and so far the weather is holding out. But we'll come back to you in just a few minutes.
A lot of people out there, a little stir-crazy, you might say, as we look at this beautiful picture of the beaches in Fort Lauderdale. Again, we can't say this enough. Certainly a way different situation.
Ari Adler is live outside the Hollywood Police Department tonight with our top story at 6. Ari?
Julia, we did learn a few key bits of information today about this controversy. First, that there were 5 police personnel involved, not 4. There were 3 officers involved and 2 civilian personnel, a crime scene investigator along with a community service aide. We also found out that the woman who was charged with DUI was apparently had taken a breathalyzer test that night, and if the report is to be believed, she blew a .15. That's nearly twice the legal limit. So if everything is to be believed with the breathalyzer test, that means she was driving drunk and got away with it because the charges were dropped.
Life's a beach if you're Aubrey Aquino.
It's your boy Lyrikill, a.k.a. Lyrikill.com.
South Florida radio station Power 96 took over the surf coma in South Beach this weekend, and the hotel pool was the place to be.
That goes Aubrey Aquino is hanging with all the stars and has the action from the Power 96 Beach House.
South Beach's Surf Comer Hotel transformed into a bumpin' beach house this weekend.
Lyrikill.com